Hey guys, it's Mari from 10 out of 10. Welcome back to Mari Mondays. As it is almost September and a lot of people are going back to school or going back to work, I just wanted to do a plan with me for September of our bullet journal spread. As a disclaimer, I'm not going back to school this September. I actually did graduate from nursing school, so I do know a thing or two about having to plan your day, plan your week and your month on how you're gonna achieve those goals that you need to achieve. But I think these spreads can work for anyone or for beginners who want to try it out for the first time. So let's grab our bullet journals and let's get into this. I'm starting off my bullet journal spread with a calendar layout of the month. I'm mainly using just black pens in different sizes for all of the layouts. For the title of September, I'll be writing in faux calligraphy with my black Pentel Energel in 0.5 in this bouncy handwritten font. To make the faux calligraphy, I just draw an extra line beside the main downstrokes of each letter and then connect it, then color it in with the black pen. Moving on to the two boxes on the side, I like to have one box for monthly tasks and a second box for personal goals. The first box helps me to stay on track for assignments or important things that I need to complete for the month, like certain chores, and the second box helps me to have an area for my own personal hobbies and places I want to improve in. I'm using my Pentel Energel 0.5 interchangeably with my UniBall Signo DX 0.28 with that same handwritten bouncy font to write the titles of both boxes. Using my Pentel Energel, I'm making the outline of the calendar and the UniBall Signo to draw out the lines that separate each day. I really like using the style as it gives contrast to the calendar without looking too thick using just the 0.5 pen. For reference, each box is 7 dots by 6 dots. I'll be writing the days of the week at the top and the numbers of each day at the top left corner of each box. Underneath the calendar, I add a legend with color codes for each type of appointment written on the calendar. I use blue for personal schedules, peach for school classes and due dates, and yellow for important events, but you can customize it however you need. Now I'm creating my habit trackers. For September, I'll be tracking my prayer schedule, how often I read, as well as exercise. But you can use it to track other aspects such as your sleep, your hobbies, how much you drink water, etc. I'm creating a banner for the title and using the same technique as a large calendar to draw out these smaller calendars. Now onto my school schedule spread. Although this says school, you can customize the spread to incorporate any consistent appointments or schedules, such as work, that you may have throughout the week. It can also include Saturdays and Sundays if your schedule involves those days. I'm using my Pentel Energel to write out the title and the same technique as a calendar to draw out the chart. At the bottom of the page, I include an area for writing out your classes, their times, and the location. This is an example of how a schedule would look on the template. Here is my budget tracker for September. I write out the title in a similar font and create the chart in the same style as the calendar. I have 3 separate columns, one for the date, the type, and name of the expense, and the amount. At the bottom of the chart, I have an area that I fill in at the end of the month with the total amount of money that I spent and the income that I received for the month. This helps me to stay on track with how much money I'm spending and try to work on it for next month. I just add some washi tape to the top and bottom of the page to add a splash of color. Now on my weekly spread. Last month, I made a rolling task list instead of normal weekly spreads because my schedule was more flexible and free. But when I am busier, I like having a weekly spread to lay out what events, due dates, and tasks are coming up for the week so that I do not forget. I separate my 2 pages into 4 rectangles on each page. I have the first rectangles to be for important information, such as my weekly to-dos and due dates. The next 6 boxes are for the days of the week, which start on Monday and end on Sunday. I split the last box of the week for both days of the weekend, as I am not as task-oriented on these days. Each weekday box is separated into 2 portions, the top for the daily schedule of events and the bottom for tasks to complete for the day. The last box I use as a brain dump, especially for when I am busy. It helps to have an area to write random information that I want to remember for later. For example, a title of a video I want to watch or a recipe I recently saw. And after erasing all the pencil lines from my sketches, here is the final flip through. And that's my September bullet journal spread. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let us know which one that you liked and if there's any other videos that you want us to make in the future. And don't forget to check out the other upcoming videos from 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Bye.